Well, welcome back to Words for the Journey, words of faith, hope, and love for the journey of life and the journey of faith. We're looking at important passages in the Bible for understanding the story of the Bible and understanding the God of the Bible. And there are so many passages that we could choose, but let me just go and pick a very familiar passage, a very familiar psalm, Psalm 23, read oftentimes at funerals or memorial services, but it's not just a psalm or a poem or a song for those kinds of moments. It's really a song or a poem for our whole lives. And we're going to pick up one verse or one phrase from this psalm that helps me understand the God of the Bible. Psalm 23. I'm going to start at verse 5, and then I'm going to focus on the first part of verse 6. But verse 5 says, "You, that is the good shepherd, you prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows." Now, that's a wonderful image of what God does or wants to do in our lives. Cup overflowing, and we are being served by God at his banqueting table. And then the final verse, it says, "Surely your goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life." Now that's a wonderful image. You know, God's love and goodness following us. But I've come to learn that the word there for follow is kind of it's not a really great translation. Follow sounds like almost like a puppy dog. You know, you're going for a walk and the puppy dog is following you or walking behind you, or maybe some other image like that, right? Following can be a little bit passive, right? But the word that's used there actually translates it this way: "Surely your goodness and love will chase me." It's the word that's used often in the Old Testament for chasing the enemy. We're in a conflict and the battle has turned and the enemy is fleeing and we're chasing the enemy. But in this verse, it's not God chasing the enemy. It's the goodness and love of God chasing us. It's the good shepherd chasing the sheep with goodness and love, security and protection. But it's this image of God. He's not waiting for me. He's not waiting for me to say, "Oh, come follow me, God." God is more initiating than that. He chases us with his goodness and love. And he chases us so long that at the end of the psalm, it will say, "And I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever." There's a God who chases us with his goodness and love will do that until we enter into his house, and even beyond that, into eternity. We will never see the end of the goodness of God chasing us in this life or in the life to come. And so I love that image, a God who chases us with his goodness and his love. Thanks for joining us for Words for the Journey.